Hello, welcome back to Weekend World with Huma, and right now I'm introducing you to another high achiever who has been picked by Tech Juice, which is Pakistan's top IT blog, as Pakistan's top under 25 high achiever. Did I say it right, Zain?
Yes.
So Zain Ashraf Mughal is with me right now. Zain is the founder president of Seedout. He's also, which is the world's first interest-free crowdfunding platform. They're going to correct me anywhere I go wrong. And he's also the CEO and founder of iVoke, and he's also the director of Super Asia Group and Hardee's Pakistan. I like that part. Zain, thank you so much for coming on the show. And I hear that you recently launched eAccountant, which is Pakistan's first cloud accounting web app.
Thank you very much for having me. eAccountant is basically an online cloud accounting web app. The problem is that 70% of business owners use 3 or more applications all around the globe to manage the entire business.
Okay.
So basically somebody is using project management software, somebody is using payroll software. So we launched an eAccountant, which is basically online cloud accounting. You can manage your entire business wherever you're sitting around the globe, and you'll have bookkeeping, payroll, quotations, invoicing, everything under one roof. So that's what we launched, and it's Pakistan's first online cloud accounting web app. And it's for everybody, and there's a lot of ease of use in it as well, because anybody who doesn't know how to how to make accounts, and the issue was that as being an entrepreneur, and I have always seen in this industry that your CFOs, although you're paying them so much, they never give you P&L and balance sheets on time, so you don't get to have the real picture, see the real picture of your businesses. So this is fully automated. So all you have to do is put the database in it, you have to do the data punching, and it will automatically make the balance sheet and profit and loss of your company every month and send it to you. And you can assign tasks, project management.
And this could be any company,
however
big it is, however spread out it is.
Yes, our main focus market is SMEs, small, medium enterprises.
Okay.
So that's our target market. And recently it was also picked by Web Summit, and we were selected at world's top 100 startups and exhibited there as well. And there's Index Venture. They bought an equity in this company as well. So we'll be venturing with them as well, and expanding it in Pakistan.
Awesome. Okay, so what has caught my interest here is that obviously a lot of people might want to, use something like this, but they might not be running big companies. They might be very small enterprises, and on a very individual level too.
Yes.
So this would work for them too.
Exactly. The best part about this is absolutely editable, customizable. Like let's say some girl is using bake sale, somebody is selling clothes online. She only wants to use invoicing and quotation. She will turn off all the other features and just turn on the invoicing and quotations, and she'll be able to do it right away.
How nice. So the options are there, but you don't really need to use everything.
Exactly. And secondly, you can have multiple users, you can have multiple employees, and you can also have multiple companies as well. Because like me, I'm running multiple startups. So for me, I can have everything under one roof with one account. So that's easier for you as being an entrepreneur, as being the CEO of different companies as well.
Absolutely. Now, last time, Zain, you came on the show, which was last year. It's been a year now. We were talking about Seedout. Now we are talking about eAccountant. You're not going to stop, are you? I mean, with these two and their names coming up as high achievers, under 30, under 25, I mean, where are we going? So what's next?
Yes, basically, I think that I believe the more quicker you are, the more quick you achieve everything in life. It's easier to polish everything that you're doing, because I believe that the energy level you have before 30 is very much higher than you have after 30. I'm sorry for all the people who are out there.
I can totally second that. But yeah, the energy level, you both seem like you are, I shouldn't say that you are in a hurry to get there, but ideas are, unlimited.
I think you need to jump into ideas. I think when you actually believe that you can do something, the belief is very important. Believing in yourself, believing in your capabilities, believing in your idea, believing in your vision is very, very important. And when you have that, you should just start doing, because people can easily find their passion, but they're very afraid of actually doing what they want to do. So I would say that you should start as early as possible. So
and throw that fear, that you're very right, that fear element out, whether you will succeed or not. You will only find out when you do it.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. In your line of work also, IT and goes hand in hand. Obviously, there is no business without
IT.
Sure,
Absolutely.
these
Of
days.
course, we're totally systemized, we're totally on IT platforms. Our accounting is not happening digitally, which maybe we can talk about afterwards. But
we like
we're having
people
business
here.
deals here now. But otherwise, of course, all the recording, all the data management is happening digitally. That's the only way to do it now. That's the only way to scale now. You cannot scale manually.
I just want to know, and again, since there are so many young people out there who are watching us right now, how does it feel to be, you know, counted as one of the high achievers of your country and picked up internationally as well? I'll ask you too. But, I mean, do you aim for it, or you just follow your heart and do the right thing? Because a lot of people would, you know, want to be there.
Yeah, well, I think it's both, Huma, because I do aim for it. I'll be honest. You know, I'll be very honest, but I'm now aiming for bigger. Maybe I'll come back, hopefully, inshallah, after some years with something
He will too,
better.
third time.
Of course, yes.
Absolutely, my goals high after this interview.
But then it feels a great honor. Because you see, being a woman, you know, being of course a woman who's led her life her way and believed in her passion and herself and her energy, and sort of has had the support of her family as well, which is a great blessing in Pakistan too. But is sort of making it to the news locally and internationally. It gives me great pride, because it's not just in Pakistan, whereby I feel that women are getting inspired by me. I feel that I'm sort of becoming an example for other women. I feel that if I can inspire somebody's life, even one of theirs life, and she can follow her dreams, why not? And then when I go globally and represent on forums, I feel there I'm representing the woman of Pakistan.
Sure,
because
absolutely.
people come to me and ask me that, oh, are there other women like you in Pakistan? And I'm like, of course there are, and you have to come visit the country. So I change perceptions there, which I love doing that.
And I think that is also the role of, you know, young people, everybody for that matter,
Everybody.
but who are connected, you know, globally as well, that you are not just showing yourself, you are also communicating what the rest of the country is, how they think.
And we represent our entire Pakistan when we're on a stage at the UN, or when I'm on a stage at the ADB. I'm representing entire Pakistan, and that's a great feeling. At the UN as well this year, the annual summit, I was the only Pakistani, and people come with such extraordinary questions you have no idea about, you know. Do you wear that when you're in Pakistan? And I'm like, you know, not everybody wears that. And,
Absolutely.
You know,
and that is when we are talking about, you know, the West, but even if you go on the other side of the border, I have been asked weird questions where I would think that they would, you know, what the neighbors are like.
I know.
But yes, they do ask questions. Now then with you, I understand that, you know, being the director there, so many things, you know, Super Asia, Hardee's and all that, but your heart is really into IT, because whenever I've spoken to you, this is, you know, what you actually do.
Yes, actually, I think that when I was in America getting my degree over there, I also got an entrepreneurship degree from there. So I was always indulged with IT-related projects as well. And I always thought there's a huge potential in Pakistan, because totally untapped market. Because the thing is that when in 2000 the dot-com bubble came in America, and it was one of the most fastest growing industry. And now I think it's time for Pakistan. The biggest hurdle in Pakistan when it comes to IT was payment gateways. Now we have that as well. The banks like UBL, ABL, all of them are giving payment gateways. Now people are getting interest as well as trust factor developed within the IT industry and the user. So I think that factor is going to be breakthrough for this technology and this IT industry. And as well as it's like you're always indulged in it. You're always innovating something. So that's the key. That's why I'm very much interested in IT. And I think that when it came to Seed Out as well, every time you are developing something new and it's directly impacting people in Pakistan with just a little bit of development, little bit of innovation.
I'll ask you this. I asked Fiza also this, but when you start off, your aim is to actually help the people out, or your aim is to actually not that far-sighted, you just want to develop something new?
Yes,
how does that work
out? I'll be very honest with you. I actually didn't plan on starting my own software house. I started off with Seed Out. I actually wanted to help people, because I always thought, you know, you give zakat, sadaqah, charity, and it is never so much. And Pakistan is one of the highest charity giving nations.
Sure,
And you see the same faces coming back to you again and again and asking for more money. And there were microfinancing institutions working already. But as Fiza said already, that NGOs are handing out money like that, and it's never useful. So I thought I should create a platform where I could connect the donors from all around the globe with the potential micro entrepreneur in Pakistan. So I launched this world's first interest-free crowdfunding platform with the name of Seed Out. And what we're doing is that we handpick potential micro entrepreneurs in Pakistan. We build their profiles and we see whether they are capable of starting this business or not. After looking into that, we publish their profiles on Seed Out's website and we market them all around the globe on social media as well. And we get them funding. And after we get them funding, all our donors, it's so transparent that when the project is 50% funded, they get an automated email that your project is 50% funded. So when the project is 100% funded, they get another email. So we have a policy that all the success stories are published on CEDA's website as well. So with that money, rather than giving hard cash, we start the businesses for these micro potential entrepreneurs. So once we start the businesses, we tell them, now we have started your business. We give you 3 months grace period time. What you have to do is, you have to give 1% back to Seed Out from the total invested amount.
Whatever it is.
Whatever it is. No commissions, no hidden charges, no interest, nothing. So that 1% will be coming back to Seed Out until his total invested amount is paid back. So that 1% is put into one account and again reinvested into other projects. So not only we are raising micro entrepreneurs in Pakistan, but we are also circulating your zakat, sadaqah, charity in a way that we're trying to make a sustainable Pakistan.
Oh my God, this is so good. I mean, I'm looking at two very diametrically different but very similar ideas, because at the end they really want to help out.
Yeah, it's very empowering.
There must be so many others that you must come across who have similar, visions and aspirations to do that.
So it's been a year now. Alhamdulillah, we have raised 50 entrepreneurs. When I started off, I was working with my family business, obviously, and all of them, my friends, were like, "You shouldn't start an NGO right now. This is not your age. As you're saying, you're just 25." So they were like, "You should focus on your professional career and in your business." So why? So I was like, you never know how long you're gonna live. So the thing is that actually helping someone and seeing it on internet or probably on TV is very different when you're disbursing projects. I'll tell you a story. Recently, when we finished our first year, we just hosted an event which was 365 days of celebration. And we were making this documentary. I went out and I met this guy and he was like, "Sir, you have no idea how my life changed. The maximum furniture in his house was a charpai. That's it." And he told me that I wasn't even sure at those times that I would be able to feed my family at night or not. Now I got a rickshaw. I can earn 18 to 20,000. This guy have 4 kids and 2 of them were going to school and 2 of them weren't going to school. Now all of them are going to school. He's earning decent money and he's feeding his family. And we also have this policy that when we disburse a project, we do a contract with these micro potential entrepreneurs that they have to send their kids to school. And if they don't, then we'll take the businesses back. So we basically...
I love it. I am so happy that you put that clause in.
Exactly. So with one entrepreneur, there are 5 people impacting on average and 2 kids on average are going to school. So we have raised 50 entrepreneurs, about 100 kids have started going to school and about 250 lives have impacted.
So the impact becomes trickle down.
And these obviously then... Again, as we were talking with Fiza also, you don't want it to just remain to that household and that person alone. You really need it to expand.
The thing is that, over here in Pakistan, the trend is that they're giving free food, they're giving money. I would like to tell them, and probably with the help of your show as well, try to make people sustainable. You feed a man and you give man a fish, you feed him for a day. You teach a man how to fish and you feed him for a lifetime. And you are also creating a new fish in the ecosystem.
Okay, so Fiza, let's end this now. Anything for the future that you see this year, 2015 has just started, something that I'm absolutely going to do and achieve and close?
Well, yes, I'm certainly going to impact more lives. I'm going to create many, many more women micro-entrepreneurs. I'm going to create many, many more women and men who will go out there and impact the society for them. And I will create I will certainly create, and I can we can relate to it a year after, many new projects which will be innovative in their own way, but which will create new realities for Pakistan. Things that are not happening today, a year down, I'm looking forward to creating new realities for Pakistan.
You know,
which we will celebrate.
I can so see and tell why you both are, you know, these leaders, these global leaders, national leaders, international leaders, because you are so positive, both of you.
Yes.
You know that you realize, you recognize there are challenges, there's a lot that needs to be done, but that doesn't deter you. No. Which is, that is the optimism, positivity that we want in ourselves, in our youths definitely, in our young people. Thank you so much guys for coming here and giving us a flavor of this positivity. Zain Ashraf Mughal and Fiza Farhan, best of luck to both of you with whatever you do, and I am sure that you guys are going to be back here with something really big that you have done. Thank you guys. Examples to follow, and that was the reason we wanted them here on the show. If you have anybody else that you would like to recommend that they have done a lot or are doing something great and you would like to see them on this platform, please do write into us. You know how to do that. You have our email address. We are on Twitter. We are on Facebook as well. So there is no way that your voice will not reach us. Take care. Be safe. Allah Hafiz.